friends, welcome back to the homestead. If you're new here, my name is Lynn, and today's video is going to be about my trip to Florida. And oh, it was an amazing trip. Definitely one for the books. The weather, first the weather. It was amazing. The whole 7 days we were there. 1 day of humidity. Other than that, there was no humidity. It was warm. The nights were cool. It was just amazing. Had made some great memories with my parents, my sister, my nephew, aunts, uncles. I mean, it was a great trip. My dad was insanely surprised. I kind of thought he had an idea. He really did not know my sister and I were going to surprise him. Here's some footage right here of when he realized we were there. Surprise!
We're here to see you for your birthday.
Your 75th.
Did you really know that? I didn't know. All right, I didn't know.
He did not know we were going to surprise him. So it was a great surprise. We pulled it off, and I wrote him a poem for his birthday. He turned 75, and writing letters and poems is one of my love languages. I couldn't bake or cook anything because, well, I could have, but it wasn't my kitchen or anything, you know, so it was kind of hard to do. But he got very emotional, and I'll just share a little bit of that here.
Daddy, on his 75th birthday. Thank you. Daddy, you taught me so many things. You taught me how to ride a bike. You showed me what an amazing papa should be. The love you show the six-pack means the world to Jillian and me. You were my first hero. Made sure I would never settle for zeros. And sick and sad, I would lose my hair. You said, it will grow back more beautiful. With you as part of my team, cancer did not win. It wouldn't dare. I'm proud to be your daughter. These are not tears, it's water. I love you through good and bad. I am so grateful you are my dad.
Oh. I was emotional, my sister was emotional, my mother was emotional. I looked out and all the men were emotional too, which I found very funny. A big bunch of softies. He told me, because I couldn't think of what to buy him, because what do you buy? You know, your parents have, when they have everything. And like my mother said, they're at a point in their lives where if they do need something, they get it, but they don't want too much more stuff anymore. And he told me it was the best gift I could have gotten him. Nothing would have beat that. And I managed to pick up a frame for him at Hobby Lobby and got it all framed up for him because he wanted to keep it. So that was really, really great. I got him. I got him. And one of the things we did when I went to Florida, I found out that the ForJars lid company is like 25 minutes away from my parents' house. I contacted them before I went down, and they were like, yes, please stop by. If you could have let us know the day, that would be great. So I let them know I was going to be coming that following Tuesday. And what a amazing, amazing family ForJars is. And it is a family because it's run by 5 brothers and their parents, all immigrated from the Ukraine. And they started this company basically because during the craziness of 2020, they could not get lids. They are a canning, preserving family too. Big gardens and farms. And it all started from that. They just couldn't find lids, so they decided to make their own. And then, you know, everyone started asking about, hey, do you have any of those lids? And it became a company. And I have to say that in the next 3 weeks, there's going to be a lot more things coming to their website for sale to help us with preserving and canning. So keep an eye out for that. I can't say any more because I promised them I wouldn't, but definitely there's going to be some more things coming out to help us with our preserving. And they were just so generous, so nice. It's so nice when you meet people in person and they truly are good people, because, you know, I've been, you know, supporting their company for almost 3 years now and recommending them. And as much as I love their product, I was really hoping they were going to be nice. They beyond nice. I cannot say enough. They asked if they could take a picture for their Instagram, and I'll put that up here. And their father did come out and introduced himself. They showed myself and my parents around, explained how they just moved into this big, beautiful new building they're in, this warehouse. and they actually have several businesses that they all run in this warehouse. They have detailing and car detailing, restoration. They have this beautiful furniture, and let me tell you, this couch I sat on was amazing. It was like sitting in a hug. It's pet friendly. It's all made right there in Florida, and they can make it to any size, shape, anything anyone needs. And it's my mother asked them, is this kind of furniture you would see in Ukraine? And they said, yes, very much so. So again, thank you so much to the ForJars people. You were so gracious to myself and my parents, putting up with some of my questions from my parents. I appreciate it. I love your product, and it turns out that you're just amazing people. So, of course, I have some things I got from ForJars, so I'm going to show you that haul right here. And the first thing I did was they have new towels out. And I have some other towels, but they have new towels out with really cute sayings. And I just have to say, these towels are amazing quality. They're great not only as a towel, but they're great for when you're canning and you need to put a mat out on the counter. They soak up the moisture immediately. They're wonderful. So I picked up 4, and I love that they have put hangers on their towels. This is the first one that I am going to show you. I don't know if you can see that. And it says, lid locked freshness, welcome to the flavor vault. Canning is easier with ForJars. So there's that there. And then they have so many. I think maybe, I want to say almost as many as 10 designs. It might even be more than that. And then the next one is Just Can It, which of course I really like that one. Okay, and they feel amazing. They're just so, the quality is really, really good. This is one my sister liked. Dust them off, it's canning season. We'll be definitely hauling that one out soon. I have 2 more I want to show you. And this is, like I said, just a sampling. I honestly have so much, I had to leave quite a bit of it at my parents'. And because I only had a carry-on for the plane, because I wasn't going to pay $75 for a checked bag. Hold on, I'm going to take a drink. And if you notice, my new mug. It's cold here. That's why I have the sweater on. It was 70 degrees here yesterday. It's like 48 today. And rain. We've had nothing but rain since I got home. And this one is just like the jams you jar, your love is sweet and lasting. I love you, Mom. So this would be a great Mother's Day gift, especially if your mom is a canner. And then, they had so many. So my parents are going to be bringing me a lot of the things I had to leave there when they come to visit in October. They're coming for Gracie's 21st birthday, which is very exciting. And that's just a copy of the other one. So they'll be bringing it, and a lot of them I got as giveaways to have in the fall. So please hit that bell, because you don't want to miss any videos that will be coming up. I know it's a few months away, but it's going to go by fast. I will be doing some giveaways of some ForJar items. I really tried hard to bring them home. I just could not. So I'll show you why in a minute, because the one thing I definitely needed to bring home took up the most space. So like I said, don't forget to hit that bell. And while you're there, please hit the thumbs up. It really helps my channel grow.
My wish is that you don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you hit the bell so that you don't miss any new videos. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button.
And I'm not gonna lie, things have been really slow in YouTube world the last couple of months, so every little bit helps. So if you could hit that thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. The next thing I got, and my mother got one too, I got one for her too, is their timer. It's a little pressure canner, and I just think it's so cute. So, and don't forget, everything I'm showing you, you can get on the website. You can also, on either website, the Canadian or the American website. You can also use my code Bucket List Homestead for anything on the website for an additional 10% off. And there's quite a few things on sale as I'm filming this today. I'm pretty sure, there it goes. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of, there'll still be some things on sale even when this goes out. But yeah, don't forget, you still get that 10% off even on the sale items. So every little bit helps right now, certainly. So I picked up that. I also got a new set of measuring spoons and cups. And I definitely need some. Mine are not looking the greatest, and some of them have even broke. I love these. They are stainless steel. I just want to show you. They do have they are all hooked together if you want to hang them. And they have these really nice rubberized handles, which I like because mine don't. And then they have the ForJars symbol. I hope that's coming out. I gotta get my glasses on so I can see. If you can see it. There we go, ForJars symbol, and of course the measurement. So they're really nice, they're a good weight. I really like these. And the spoons are similar. They have the black tips, stainless steel, very comfortable, nice to use. So I got those. This was one of the things I definitely wanted to pick up when I went there, because I have wanted one of these forever, a couple years now, and the vintage ones are selling on eBay and Amazon for an amazing, ridiculously high price. So it is a jar opener, friends, and I used mine this morning to take off the lid off my jam, because I'm gonna put a screw top back on and put that back in the fridge for a week or two while we eat it up. And I don't want to poke a hole in that kind of lid, because then you have more bacteria or spoilage happening. So this just popped it off, no prying it, no sending it flying across the kitchen with my spoon, which is what I usually use, or a butter knife. These are great. I love this. Highly, highly, highly recommend this item. It's so, like I said, it's much more reasonably priced. I want to say it's in the $30 range compared to, I'm not kidding, I've seen them on eBay as high as over $150. Like, that's just crazy. So I couldn't wait to get this. I was super excited to get this. So I picked that up. And, well, I'll take another sip before I show you the last thing I got, which is what I primarily went there for, and I'm sure you all know what they are. I have to say, their pressure canner, they listen to everybody, and they have said how a lot of people complain that the insert inside that you put in, the shelf, was a little too small, and it made it hard to get out, and they listened to you, and they've made it bigger. They are pricing this pressure canner at cost. They are making no profit off of it because they want more people to be canning. Like, what company does that? They want more people to be able to can and put food on their shelves for their families, so they're going to be keeping it at their cost. And it's an amazing price. I believe it's $209 US, which that's crazy price. My Presto pressure canner cost me a lot more than $209 US, let me tell you. So yeah, again, I'm gonna gush a little bit more. That's just the kind of company they are. So the last thing I picked up is, of course, my lids. I got wide mouth and some regular mouth. They're all out of the boxes because it was the only way I could fit them, because, friends, I got 200 of each, I believe. So I have 400 lids that I had to bring home and a carry-on and my backpack. But I did it. And there they are. That's a lot of lids. Between this and what I already had, I should be good for my lids for this season, I hope. We will see. I might send some more to my mother to have her bring me home in October. But yeah, I had to take them all out of the boxes, but this is why I had to leave behind so many of the things I have for giveaways, because after these went into the 2 bags, I had no room. Absolutely zero space. So this I was very, very excited to get. Very happy. This is what I went there for, plus the jar opener primarily. And that was my trip to ForJars. Like I said, lovely people. Thank you again for hosting us, and I have no problems recommending this company. Of course, my mother, who is the sunset and sunrise fanatic, had to take my sister and I down to the beach, and here's some footage of the sun setting on the beach. I believe this was I think it was our second night. It was our second night. in Florida. And of course, some of them were freezing. I thought it was beautiful. I didn't think it was that cold. And while we were there, my mother got startled. She thought somebody had brought a cow out of the corner of her eye onto the beach, but it was not. It was this beautiful Great Dane named Capone, who I made friends with because that's me. I love animals, actually more than people. But he was a sweetheart, beautiful dog. Just, yeah, I could have took him home with me. He was a sweetheart. And we enjoyed just a great day at night. It was beautiful to watch that sunset. And it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed myself. I was happy to get home. 7 days was probably just about a day or two longer than this homebody could handle, but it was fun. I'm glad to get back into my schedule. I will say my back is bugging me a bit, so it's probably a blessing that we haven't been able to do a whole lot outside the last couple of days because of the rain, because it's helping my back heal up a bit. But I'm just happy to be back home, be back with my family. Lily missed me incredibly. David said she was very clingy to him. Whenever he'd come home, she'd run past him looking for me. This was her when I got home.
Huh? Huh? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Oh, did you miss Mommy? Lily bug. Did you miss Mommy?
As you can see, she was very, very happy to see me. And she's been not too bad. She's a little clingy the first 2 days. I've been home, what, 4 days now? Yeah, so she's actually letting me film without right at my feet right now. So I think she realizes that Mama's home now. Honestly, I think she missed me more than the kids. And yeah, so again, thank you to ForJars. Thanks to Mom and Dad for the trip. It was amazing. I enjoyed it. My nephew picked us up, my sister and I, so he had to have a whole day off from work. So thank you, Tyler, for that. I appreciate it. And my mom and dad took me back a day early because my flight was so early, and we stayed in a hotel. And then flew out. I flew out early the next morning. So, you know, because you got to be there 2 hours early. And my parents lived about an hour and a half from this particular airport, so that we flew into. So my sister's back home. She got back home yesterday. So she's home. Was it yesterday? No, Saturday. Was it Saturday she flew out? No, she got back home yesterday. So she's back home in Maine, freezing, and back to her schedule. We're hoping, Dave and I are hoping to make a quick trip down to Maine in August, Maine and New Brunswick. So fingers crossed that's going to happen. And unfortunately, I guess this is what I'm going to announce, I won't be going to the Eastern Ontario Homesteaders Conference this year. There's a lot going on. Dave and I are doing something else that day. I do hope to meet up with my friends, my YouTube friends that I have met over the last couple of years at another stop on Sunday that's about an hour and a half from us. So we're going to be doing a lot of traveling because we are still traveling the day of the conference. We're just not going to the conference. And I will share that video with you soon about what I'm doing. I think some of you might guess because I have mentioned it in the past that was my plan for some of my plants this year. And just hoping to get that herb garden finished. David got the door built. We were hoping to get it attached yesterday, but the rain just did not let up. So we're hoping at some point the weather clears up this week and we can go out and finish that real quick. We have our beds to make still. So I feel like I'm panicking a little bit because we're starting to get closer and closer to planting time, but it'll happen. Our last frost date's not to May 8th. So technically I still have a week that I shouldn't have to worry. So I hope you enjoyed me sharing my trip to Florida. Again, if you are interested in ForJars, the link down below for my code will be down below, and also the website for both the Canadian and the American site is down below in the description, and I will save it, share it in the comments also, so some people it's easier for them to find it there. If you've thought about buying from them but you weren't sure, I highly recommend them. I do. And I do not recommend anybody that I do not personally like their products myself or whatever other things might be going on. I take that very seriously when I share a company with you all. And believe me, I have turned down a few things because I just didn't believe in the products. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say they're great if they're not. Because, money's, you know, times are tough for everybody and every dollar counts, and I don't want you all wasting your money on something that is not a good product. It's just not in my personality. It was probably why I didn't do so great at the credit card sales at one of my old jobs. That's another story for another day, but I didn't do very good because I did not like pressuring people to get something I didn't think was a good thing. So that's it. Cheers. I'm loving my new mug that I got from my Ireland box. If you didn't see that, I'll put a link for that up here somewhere. That just came out. It was a great box this month. I'm really happy. And the new one will be here in about 2 weeks because I was late opening this one because it showed up while I was gone. So until then, friends, take care. God bless. See you all soon. I hope you're a lot drier than we are. At least I keep telling myself, at least it's not snow. We'll see you all soon.